Yo, what's up guys, Day Supreme back to another video. In today's video, are you guys cool if I kind of rant or kind of complain a little bit? Not really rant, I just want to talk. So last night I was watching Collision. I didn't know it was going to be on last night because I haven't really been following wrestling that much. But I went on Twitter and I saw that the Motor City Machine Guns debut, or well, more or less returned to AEW. And I was like, oh crap, Collision's on tonight? Let me go turn on the TV. I want to watch wrestling. I was in a mood for wrestling watching it live. So I turned it on, and yeah, Motor City Machine Guns are now in AEW. That got me thinking. I think Jazwares and AEW split at the wrong time, man. The wrong and the worst time. So before I get farther into what I want to really just talk about, I still personally think Jazwares has one of the best lineups of wrestling figures in a long time. Not saying that WWE Mattel doesn't, but I think Jazwares and AEW had a really strong lineup. You got some WWE guys, you got New Japan guys, or like independent guys like Kenny Omega. You got like just guys from all over, and there's a whole bunch of other guys I could pulled out. I just pulled out some of my favorite figures, but you had guys from WWE, so like Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Edge, CM Punk. You had guys from Ring of Honor, so like CM Punk, Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega. You had guys from New Japan, so you had Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Switchblade Jay White. And I could go on and on, but I just liked the big mix of just different guys that were going into AEW and they were getting figures. Now, while the line was going on, we did get guys like Punk, like some really cool figures. We got Punk's first figure in a long time, but we also did get a ton of just Jerichos and Moxleys. And it got repetitive, man. And I just started thinking after Motor City debuted last night, or more or less returned, I'm just thinking, man, if Jazwares and AEW would have just stick together for a little bit longer, let's say if they had a 3-year extension, we could have gotten so many awesome figures. For instance, we could have had, literally, Motor City AEW figures. Don't get me wrong, I love the WWE Elites. I would have liked to have like AEW Jazwares figures though. Again, not saying that these are bad figures or anything. I think these figures are awesome, but I would like to see them like in Jazwares style. But wait, there's more. We could have had the Rascals in AEW figures. Again, not saying these are bad figures, but I would have liked to see the Rascals in AEW form. And soon, more than likely, maybe, we could have gotten AEW New Day figures. We could have. And there's so many other wrestlers that could have gotten Jazwares figures. You got the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. Imagine that Ringside Collectibles 3-pack with all 3 of them. Dude, that would have been sick. We could have gotten Speedball Mike Bailey. We could have got Johnny TV, or John Morrison, or Johnny Nitro, or Johnny Mundo, whatever you want to call him. We could have got him in a Jazwares form, but no, they had to split. We could have got the Beast Mortos, or Mystico, or just so on and so forth. Commander, we could have gotten so many great figures, dude. But I personally think that Jazwares and AEW just split at the wrong time, man. At the worst time. Like, I don't know, man. It's just so upsetting. I doubt there's any time to just change it and be like, you know what, let's have another few years. And I know these figures weren't the greatest. This Edge is probably one of my least favorite Edge figures that's in my entire wrestling figure collection. But something about it, I just love. Like, some of these figures, I don't know why, and it might just be me being weird. It reminds me of the TNA Marvel figures, and I don't know why. Something about them just reminds me of those older Marvel figures. And I just wish I knew why. I think it's because we got a whole bunch of figures that weren't in the WWE line. So it made me want to get these a lot more. Because there was a period of time I was collecting more AEW figures than I was collecting WWE figures. We could have got like Rhino and the Insane Clown Posse. I believe they were on Dynamite last Wednesday. Dude, imagine if they signed like a little contract with AEW, like to get figures. We could have gone Insane Clown Posse wrestling figures. Like, dude, that would have been sick. We could have got a Rhino figure. Like, I don't know, man. A lot of these figures that I'm naming out loud, maybe they wouldn't have even been possible. But I would, like, I'm just thinking because, like, it just sucks that WWE is now the only people, or Mattel's the only, like, company making wrestling figures now. There are other companies, like you got Super 7, Boss Fight Studios, Figure Toy Company. We don't really like that one. and so on and so forth. It's just, I don't know. I think Jazwares and AEW split at the wrong time. I just wanted to come on here and just, kind of talk and just, pout and moan and complain a little bit. That's really it. There are a few more AEW figures coming out. I saw those are really sick Will Ospreay that's coming out, and I need to get it. I want to get that Will Ospreay. The latest Kenny Omega I did order as well, the one with the green tights, but that will be coming later on because I did pre-order a figure along with that one. There's a handful of other figures I did get from Ringside Collectibles as well, but I don't know, man. It's just upsetting. I guess too, it's also upsetting that the AEW figures are no longer on store shelves. I missed that. Like, even though it was a short run from like 2020 all the way up until like the end of 2025, early 2026, I just miss him, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have wrestling figures on the store shelves, but it was nice seeing, like, if you, like, just say you walk into a Walmart, you got WWE and John Cena, and then you had AEW Kenny Omega, and that was awesome. You had two different companies getting wrestling figures, and it was cool. It was awesome, but it is what it is, I guess. That's really it for this video. I just wanted to come on here and just complain and just, cry a little bit. But yeah, tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Who do you like to see start making AEW figures? I'm cool with really whomever, as long as they make quality, good figures. I would be lying if I said I wouldn't want to see at least one or two waves from Jax, but I don't want them to pick up the license for like years and years. Just like one or two lines, because I think that would be kind of cool to have TNA, WWE, and then AEW figures from Jax. I think that would be awesome, but besides Jax doing maybe a few lines, like a handful of lines, who would actually hold the AEW figure rights? That's a little up in the air, and I don't know who. I think Jazwares was perfect, man. Like, they came with their flaws, absolutely. Some of these figures I hate. I don't know if I can find my Hangman Adam Page. It might be at the bottom of the bin, but that Hangman, dude, why is his feet so massive? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's really it for this video. I just wanted to complain. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.